I'm Mark Anderson with Anderson Seed and Garden. My grandmother started Anderson Seed and Garden in 1942, and we've been here, third generation, family-run business for over 75 years. And Fertilome and High Yield, Natural Guard, the VPG family has been part of our family ever since the mid-1970s. So my grandmother and my father really got excited about the product and the program, and they started bringing in Fertilome and High Yield products as soon as we found out about them, just because they're made for independent garden centers, for independent businesses, and you'll never see these products in any box stores. And so it just made sense for us to bring these products, this family of VPG into our family here at Anderson Seed and Garden. As we purchased more and more products, obviously we became part of the VPG family as well too. So as we accumulated stock and it became our business as well, we became more invested in VPG as well too. But my parents never ever took advantage of the early order incentives to their full advantage. They were bringing in just enough product that they thought they could sell, and then they'd restock and restock and restock in season as much as possible, and they were losing out on all those great early order incentives that they could have picked up on and utilized early on in their business. And so instead of getting an incentive for buying early, they were getting a smaller incentive and then just buying at regular wholesale prices throughout the year. As my wife and I took over in 1999, we realized that we were leaving a lot of money on the table, and we were missing out on those great discounts that we would get for buying truckloads. As we analyzed our product mix, we realized, hey, we're already buying a full truckload of product. We're just buying a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here. And so we realized we were buying about $30,000 worth of VPG products every year, but we were never taking advantage of that early order discount. So we sat down and we planned out how we could bring in our very first truckload. And that first truckload, instead of getting no discount or a smaller discount at, say, 7%, we brought in that full truckload and took advantage of the early order incentive program and got a 20% discount on that full truckload. And it went exceptionally well, better than we could have anticipated, because we were scared, we were nervous, we were afraid of bringing that first truckload in. I mean, it was a big investment, and we didn't know how it was going to work. We didn't really know how we were going to sell it, but we sat down and we made a plan and we figured out how we were going to sell all that product. Hey, we were selling it already. It's just how to do it in one big chunk. And at the end of that year, we realized we sold more product than we'd ever sold before. We made way more money on it. Our discount pushed our profit margin up an extra 10 to 15% above what we were doing before. So we brought in more product for less money and made more money on it than we ever had before. So that next year we sat down and we tried to figure out how we were going to bring in another truckload. So instead of just doing one truckload, we wanted to do 2 full truckloads and really maximize our profits that way. So what we did is we sat down, we analyzed our whole product mix, and instead of having an ortho product and a Fertilome product right next to it, we decided, why do we need ortho products? Let's just bring in our all Fertilome products. And then we looked at our Scott's fertilizers and we said, hey, we don't need to bring in a Scott's fertilizer. We can bring in a Fertilome fertilizer instead, or we can bring in, Killzall instead of Roundup. And so we analyzed all of our products in our store and what we were selling, and realized we had duplicates of everything in the store. We were giving our customers too many options, and so we started to eliminate all those options and only offer Fertilome, Natural Guard, High Yield products, and all those other products disappeared off of our shelves, and we just focused on our core products, on our family of products that we own as dealers of VPG. And we sat down and we planned out that second truckload to go with that first truckload, and again, scared us to death. We didn't know what we were doing. We were jumping into the dark and hoping it was going to work. But as we planned ahead and we eliminated those other products, all of a sudden we were selling 2 truckloads, and then we were selling 3 truckloads, and now we're up to about 5 or 6 truckloads a year, and we've basically eliminated every other product in our store unless we can't get it from Fertilome or High Yield. And we're known in our area for being an independent dealer that has its own brand, its own products to sell that really make us money. So when we made that jump to 1 truckload, to 2 truckloads, to more, all of a sudden our profit margins were higher, our product was coming in at a much better price, and it's made our business much more profitable and much more successful than we'd ever been before. So Fertilome, High Yield, Natural Guard, all the VPG products are part of Anderson's family and a very important part of our family that really helps us stay profitable and successful in our business.